Do you kind of soil your own draft to stop theirs? No, you go for the Prophet.
You go for Prophet, and now you're... I don't know.
This is runaway gaming, like I said, you know? Shadow Demon purges the person who runs away. Prophet goes to a different lane and farms and pushes. And then you cyclone people up and run away from them. It's perfect. Everything on Vega's side can technically, in some form or manner, run away.
It's a troll, actually, not the Huskar. So you're not going to be running away from him if he continues ensnaring you. So I like the Oracle plus troll combination too. You can lane this troll mid, or you can play him as your position 1. I think what they want to do is put troll versus the Nature's Prophet. I think that's pretty good. So you put the troll mid versus the Nature Prophet. You put the Razor safe lane versus the Brewmaster. And you put... I don't know, you can last pick your offlaner on Alliance for Boxy. And that's it. I think this draft of theirs is already looking very strong. However, Vega... Did they beat them a few days back in the major qualifier? They did, didn't they? Vega, yeah. I think it's Vega that defeated Alliance.
Yeah, Vega were also doing decent against NIP. I believe NIP 2 won them. So Vega's been putting up a decent fight.
Yeah. They were doing really fine in the qualifiers. They got to the finals, I believe, well, lower bracket finals, where they lost to Liquid. But in general, they've been playing really well. They haven't been together for very long, since Maincast, more or less. That's when they formed. So maybe not even half of a year, 4 months, 5 months, something like that.
There was one replacement, right? Because I'm trying to think. DM's more recent to the team, if I'm not mistaken. Am I imagining that? I could have sworn they switched the mid around before, right?
Yeah, they switched the DM. DM wasn't with them.
It was Mage. That was it. Yeah, Mage was before that.
So DM basically just got in recently, and they instantly improved. They instantly improved with him, as he did look really strong in these recent games, at least. So that's nice.
Seems to be paying off so far. While they didn't make it into the major, they are looking to compete now. You know, you compare it to the start. Like we said, they got picked up start of the season, and there was a lot of promise, but straight away there was definitely struggles. So the switch around seems to have served them well. Let's see if it can in this series to start off with. Remember, guys, these are best of 2s, I believe. I'm pretty sure. They told me it's best of 2s. So if it's not best of 2, they lied. It's their fault. I did nothing wrong.
What are they going to ban? They need to ban out... I don't know. It's some carry for Vega. They ban out the Luna. All right, they just decide with the Luna.
I mean, we were suspecting it before, right? Because the Shadow Demon. Like, there's still a huge question mark on the SD pick.
Yeah, you definitely have to respect the Shadow Demon plus Luna. There's still the Terrorblade pick that's available for them, but then you're picking Terrorblade into the Troll, which isn't really super optimal. There's also Puck with the Silence. What else hasn't been banned? Jug hasn't been banned.
Yeah, but the Puck.
That's not too... Yeah. I mean, it's not too horrible, but you're still playing Jug versus Sven. That Warcry just diminishes your Omni Slash. Then Troll as well works really well versus you. What else can they do? CK has been banned.
Not much.
I'm not the biggest fan of Slark. Maybe Morph. Let's see what they go for. They go with the Terrorblade. All right. I mean, it's not bad. You still have Shadow Demon plus TB, which is pretty legit. It's pretty good. But I can see this Terrorblade maybe struggling throughout the game, as he is playing versus Troll, a hero that's usually considered the counter to Terrorblade, the slight counter, not the biggest one. But at the same time, you have this boxy Puck that's going to be able to jump on you, silence you. So there are many things that are not really in Terrorblade's favor in this match right now, that I see them instantly. However, at the same time, if he does find that farm and he has that Shadow Demon with him, like, it's still the Terrorblade. He's still just as strong. And they're switching it up a bit. Kezu is playing the Nature's Prophet. DM is playing the Brew. I mean, I think this is a debate. They basically want to play Razor versus the Brew. If you are Alliance, you want to put Razor versus Brew. And now they switched up, and DM might still go offlane.
I think he will, because we saw Kezu play Prophet mid before, right?
I wouldn't be surprised. But this might be a bait. And if he does go offlane and Alliance does not take that bait, they might still just put Razor versus him, and still he's gonna lose. It's still not gonna be the greatest lane for him. And Troll Warlord does really well versus Prophet, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what they end up.
Should be interesting. I think the way I'm looking at this is, it definitely feels like the Lions got the upper hand in the draft. Like, I think that's what you're hitting at pretty hard.
Yeah, exactly.
There is one thing that Vega has going for them in the laning phase, which is I think there's a lot more kill threat for Vega in their safe lane than there is for Alliance in their off lane, right? With the combo of the Earth Spirit and the Shadow Demon jumping on that puck, you can easily pick off Boxy. Because you know what's going to happen, right? It's going to be the typical puck experience. I'm going to throw out my orb to farm. Suddenly, you're disrupted. Suddenly, you're stunned because the Nerve Spirit's on top of you. And then a few seconds later, you question why you're dead.
There's definitely ways for Vega to play these lanes properly, but at the same time, they're the ones that have to adapt, and they're the ones that are going to be maybe trying to dodge some of these lanes and readjust to them. As you can see, Prophet starting with one Iron Branch and nothing else. DM, they start with 2 Tangos, so they're going to put Brew, it seems, on mid, but at the same time, Qualifier is the one running mid for Alliance, so I think we might see some switches.
Even then, look at this as well. DM, he's only got the Stout, so he's holding on for early boots.
Oh, look at them. Insania in good position, scouts them out, but he might still get caught with that rolling boulder.
I'm not sure they can. They're a little bit too far away. They'll just disengage. The warp was down. They spot them all out. And instead, maybe next time we'll take a lot of harassment here as they slow him down with the whirling axes. Pain of having Stout Shield start. Now they're going to try and turn around. They're all through on Insania. He's in trouble. They can maybe try for the kill maybe next time first, but Insania can't move away quick enough.
It looked like he could get away. He could run back. He kind of messed up there.
He got kind of greedy, right? Because you saw Mike. Mike backed off at the perfect time, and then Insania went in for an extra hit.
He definitely could have went back a bit earlier. Look at this deep ward coming from Vega. This ward on the cliff. What is this for even? Are they scouting the lanes with it, I wonder, or what?
Oh, no, this is, yes, it's pub stack mode, right? Kezu, when he gets sick of the lane, he's going to go farm their jungle. Oh, wait, you can't anymore. It's too far away now.
I think it's to react to the lane changes a bit quicker, and it seems like they might go for Insania here again. I don't think he cares about them. But if he gets greedy on this Shadow Demon, that could be a problem. All right.
Oh, they're rolling in. They want Insania. They'll harass him pretty well here because he can't turn around to hit back. But you can already see the switch up. Shadow Demon does go top. Madara already having popped the Metamorphosis. No easy kill with it. Should just be used to farm. I don't really see much kill opportunity unless Earth Spirit just roams up here. Like, it has to be a mistake from Alliance that they get caught and killed in this type of lane.
That's true. At the same
Although
time,
this causes issues. Oh, boy. You know what I'm saying about those mistakes? Foxy just made one. Gets caught in the trees, can't run away. The final hit should be there.
Yeah, they get him. And they tip him. You get him, and you kill him.
But don't forget to tip him.
And you tip him in the end.
Most important part. But yeah, that's the thing we see a lot out of these parks, right? It's just the greed. You're like, all right, I want to farm. I throw out my loser rope. As soon as you do that, your opponent is going to go on you.
You 100%. Have to be careful. I mean, it was always the problem of offlane pucks. It's how it usually goes. But he does have that Sven creep skipping for him, so he's gonna find some farm definitely as they're gonna push very soon. You can see they have, unless they pull with Shadow Demon, they should be pushing. So Puck is gonna do fine, even though he died. He's gonna get experience. For me, what matters the most for Vega actually is the fact that they managed to lane the Furion versus the Razor. And the Panda versus the Troll, which is definitely what they wanted to. So they're not going to be crushed in the laning stage. Not being crushed in the laning stage is usually a good thing.
That tends to help with winning the game later. Yeah, I have heard that. Qualifier is going into those early points unstable current. No surprise when he's up in lane against the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, it definitely does help. The AoE. AoE.
Owie. Oh, see, we can't call it Owie because we've got that. God damn it.
I don't think that's the proper way to call it either, but I'm calling everything.
Well, it's like there's no point, right? Because Owie, it's like AoE is like not much more effort.
Yeah. Look at that. Maybe next time pull with 20 HP, dying to creeps. But he's doing fine, getting levels. I love that position fours are doing this because it basically... Oh, Puck going on
They're going in. They want Pexu. When Rift comes out, Boxy has to back away, but instead Disrupt is going to be on him.
Though.
He's going to be in trouble, actually. He's going to take a lot of damage. He doesn't have the means to get out. Warcry will try and allow him to escape. He does have Loser Up now, but that's a lot of damage done. He'll have to use the Salve.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Pokken and Prod and Tiger chase Pexu away.
Pexu does not have region, while Puck has that Salve to work with, so I think that's why they did it. They didn't expect to kill that Shadow Demon either, so... That Shadow Demon has both, so it's not really the easiest kill.
And the good news for them on terms of regens, they can get their hands on sticks and be good because, well, Pexu's got the points in that Shadow Poison. They do force maybe next time up here. Disruption's going to be there. They can roll in. Metamorphosis is activated. There is no escape for the Sven. He'll go for the TP attempt away, but it's way too late. No!
He dies in base.
0.1 second and then gone.
That was so close. He almost survives. Actually, Razor is doing quite fine versus Kazu's Prophet too. Maybe some of those last hits are on trees though, but he's doing alright. 200-ish gold in front of Prophet. Prophet isn't really able to capitalize on this lane. I think the unstable current is definitely the thing that's helping him a lot. Like you can see those trees taking so much damage from Qualifier. So this Razor is actually strong versus Fury. Look at that.
I like this play from him, right? Because usually we see the plasma field and you think, okay, that would be good. It's an AoE. Surely you can hit loads of crap. But the problem you run into if you go for the plasma field is these trees are going to be on top. They're not going to be out at the longest range.
Yeah, so maxing out that passive is definitely working out for him.
And he can farm with it too. You know, he can do many things with it.
When it comes to last, it's also Mickey that's winning versus the Pandas, so I thought that these lanes aren't going to work out for them, and that these lanes are favorable. I mean, I didn't think that these lanes aren't going to work out for them.
You just thought like they missed the opportunity to stomp the lanes, basically.
Yeah, I thought that if Troll is mid and Razor safe lane, they would stomp even harder, and maybe they would have stomped even harder, but this is completely fine too. I mean, it's only Terrorblade that's really ahead of Puck, and that's it. The rest of them are winning their lanes.
Puck missed out on the opportunity to get the rune there, even with the silence. Now, Stormhammer coming out, stops the rolling for maybe next time. TP from Kezu means Boxy can't escape. He already used the loser up. Try and buy enough time to get away, but nope. He couldn't wait long enough to jump to the low ground.
Maybe if he waited, but he'd still tick out to the poison, so he was dead there in either case. Overall, this Puck isn't really doing too great. He's not looking too hot on this top lane.
No, this is the rough part about picking the Puck against the Shadow Demon, right? It's a weird form of dot, but it is a dot nonetheless, so you can be whittled down pretty easily without a hard commitment either.
I haven't really seen Boxy play a lot of Puck as well.
I don't think we've seen too many offlaners play Puck recently, so that's probably the fair shot as to why you haven't seen much of Boxy Puck.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, in general, even before, but yeah, Puck hasn't really been in the meta for the longest time, so that's true.
Him just being chased away here by the combination of Insane and Mike. They're going to dive the tower for this one. He already used the Drunken Brawler and they'll get the kill.
That's great. He's only level 4. They're definitely contesting him. And he's struggling. At the same time, same can be said about this Puck. He's not really having the best time top either.
No, he's sad boy. Actually,
they're trying to go. Yeah. I mean,
that's bold. Now the Metamorphosis turnaround. They're going to jump on a box. He'll use the loser up to get away. Takes a lot of damage. Actually, the Raffination hit. The Sprout as well. He can't get out.
Every single time they try to go on this Pexu Shadow Demon, and every single time they die. Like, I'm not certain why they're even trying any longer. Don't you learn from your mistakes? Like, if you get him to 50% HP the first time, you aren't gonna get him any lower the next time. It's not gonna work.
Especially with Kezi rotating like that. Perfectly done, perfectly timed with a Raffination of a maximum damage onto the Puck. And while we're praising that, in the bot lane there is a casual pick-off again. I don't think DM can come back to this lane now.
Yeah, so these offlaners are definitely struggling to find any farm and any influence in this game right now. It kind of feels like those old days in which offlaners were just sacked. But you can't really say that because Sven was helping top. So there's one upside for Vega, and that's the fact that Sven was top while no one was really helping Brew. So Brew, yeah, he did suffer, but he's the only one.
Oh boy, Tiger. Not where you want to be, but he's got reinforcements coming in right now. Silence up though, quick, but can he do enough? He's already at static link on. He's going to chase through for the kill on the Pexu. They are so obsessed with his Shadow Demon. Tiger, he's still alive. Is he alive for long? Oh, look at that root. Kezu in place. Uh-oh. He overextends. Insania's rotation is on point. And, well, maybe next time he looked the wrong way.
You can't sprout the Sven, man. What's wrong with you? He's just gonna tango himself out, and then he has double the regen,
right? It's
double regen. Amazing efficiency coming from Mr. Taiga on that Sven.
When you play against prophets, folks, you always carry tangos if you're a support.
Quelling Blade, that's
overrated.
That's not really the thing. Yeah, that's not the thing.
They're attempting to gang Boxy here. Kezu coming in as well. They're slowing down. There's the TPs, maybe a little bit too late to buy a little bit of time, but Boxy should burn out. Forces maybe next time to hang around, though. So 1 for 1. And they'll clean up the trees as well.
That was so close for Boxy, man. Like, if he had 1 more second.
Yeah, but then he had to get the illusory orb as well, right? Like, that's the problem.
Yeah, but it would go over the tree.
True, but I think he maybe dies to the Cinder Brew. It was really close. Insania bad on the tower. Silenced up as well. And Mike says, okay, I just want the objective. We won't get it, though. Kezu denies the tower. They're still chasing him with Insania. Poison should stack up to 3 now.
He can purge it off. It doesn't matter.
He'll be fine. He'll walk away. There was no rolling opportunity for maybe next time.
Yeah, Shadow Demon isn't really the best hero versus Oracle because of the purge. You purge every single spell that he's got. I'm not certain if you can purge the second spell, but because I haven't seen it in action. Dispellable, yes, yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah.
So everything is dispellable. Like long time ago, you could, but it got changed. So I didn't really see a lot of Oracle versus Shadow Demon matchups. But yeah, it's
we didn't really see much Shadow. Like Shadow Demon has always been that type of hero that appears for a week or 2 at a time, becomes like a little bit of a fad, and then passes again. It's not really a hero that's ever been, I want to say, like secure in the meta. Maybe as a backup plan for Luna, but that's about it. It's kind of the interesting thing they changed to the Soul Catcher. It's just a means to try and actually make him relevant. It's pretty effective, though, when you consider how that scales into the late game. Roll in.
Bottom lane. Roll in.
No room for Mike. They're batting back. Disruption's going to be there, and DM moving across does have the split available. Mike will use the Whirling Axe to try and keep them off. He's still silenced up. Now you can't use the Battle Trance. He'll stand up, though. Come on. There it is. Now going to chase across on the Kezu. Can he do enough, though? The Dream Call did not connect on the Prophet. Cyclone in the air means that Troll's in trouble when he comes down.
That's so good. Just put him in the air, lol.
Just stun him. Just stun him, lol.
It doesn't matter if he's Battle Trance. You just Cyclone him, wait for that to pass, the spell, kill.
Look at Insania. Just kill him. Just kill him, lol. Gonna go down, right? Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, they got him.
First gate this time. All that while, Qualifier was attempting to push on mid, but I don't know if he thinks that he's got Ags or something, but the Eye of Storm doesn't work on the tower.
I guess it helps with the creeps, right?
Yeah, and it makes sure that they won't try and jump him, but actually, they're thinking about it anyway. They bring enough heroes to the mid lane to scare him away.
They're bringing, but they're leaving Terrorblade alone bottom. Can they catch him,
though? Oh, there's the Storm Hammer. They get in range. Mike moving across to the Whirling Axis now. Dara will go for the TP out, and they have no way of stopping this.
They have.
Oh, they do?
Okay,
yep, they got rid of it.
It's not only that, actually, Purge from Oracle would have stopped it too. So
yeah, well, that was a weird thing. Insania didn't throw it out at first, but instead they get 2 kills for the price of 1. Oh, I say price of 1. That cost them nothing in the mid lane, but they didn't expect the bonus kill on the Shadow Demon as well.
Yeah.
They would say no.
Terrorblade died for the price of 1, but that one was on his team as well. However, that's not how it works. It doesn't matter. Koikwa has been around mid and has been defending this tower versus Furion this whole time, so that mid tier 1 is sitting on 100, well, not 100% HP, but close enough.
To 100%. Alright, Liz, we're going to do some mathematics after this, but...
Dude, it's basically missing like 1% or something. Come on.
Hey, that is, I'll have you know, that is missing like 5%. That's missing, actually, almost exactly 5%.
Alright, let me do the maths. I'm coming back.
Alright, so you take 180, because that's 10%, and then you can work it out from there, right? You see? There's 89 that is missing.
Alright.
So you are literally just under 5% missing.
Wait. I don't believe you. You're lying to me.
I know it's hard to believe after all this time you know me that I'm actually decent at maths, but
I don't trust your math. It's not that I don't trust what you're saying. I know it's true. I just don't trust it when you're saying it. You know,
that's my point. That's what I'm hearing from you right now. You know, it hurts, but I get why people have that idea of me. And I don't know what Pex's idea was coming to the river like this. He'll be going down. The Yule's going to be down, and maybe next time he will bat one away. Qualifier is in pursuit. Maybe next time doesn't have a roll though. He already used it. Tiger.
At the same time,
he's got the wands. They'll be able to find that kill. Meanwhile, on the top, they try and chase for the puck.
Yeah, Boxy's fine. He survives. Yeah, it's because people can't put your accent correctly. They can't really recognize where you're from.
That ruins my mathematical skills. Because
exactly, because you might just be an
Do my twos sound like fives?
Yeah.
I guess if I sound Australian, it makes sense because your 2 is a 5 upside down, right?
Australians' math is fine as long as you're not NA math. That's all that matters.
All right, thank God. Oh, I've had them call me American as well. It happens. Meanwhile, you are Russian, right? You're totally Russian.
Yeah, but Russians are all right when it comes to math. It's fine. They're all right. They're good. They always were.
That's right. 2 soldiers plus 1 gun, right? The good old Stalingrad logic. Good math. Man, what movie is that? Is that the Enemy at the Gates? You seen that one? Where they're
I did.
Yeah, where they're like getting ready to go to war at the start. It's like one gun for one man, ammo for other. They just look at each other like, what are we meant to do with this?
You're supposed to steal the gun. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, you're meant to take your gun, then rifle butt the person in the face, then take their ammo.
Top lane, however, they're gonna steal his life.
Like right butt. Oh, false promise to protect him though. Can he move away? Can he stay alive? He should be fine. He's even got 1. He doesn't even need to use it. Dodges out the damage. Nope.
Nope. You don't dodge out the damage.
You could, but.
He got wrecked.
He had 18 1 charges and he didn't bother.
I don't know though. That's very weird. Like those 1 charges, he's instantly fine. He's actually full HP from dying to full HP with 1 charges, but doesn't use them. Does not have Midas either on that puck, so he's not gonna scale way too well. While Panda, you know what? It's a Panda. It doesn't matter what he's got. He might die here though.
Yeah, he's got no life. Does that not matter? A Dream Call and Pex as well. He can't move well, disrupt himself, but they're already hunting for more afterwards. Boxy will move forward, but he'll have to hang around. It takes a little bit too long to kill off the Shadow Demon, who's still alive, by the way. In your own time, boys.
No, he's still alive.
He's gonna deny himself. Oh, Lions. Come on.
They're definitely not respecting the tankiness of this Shadow Demon. I want to die. That can be such a glorious voice line sometimes, actually.
Oh, God. Well, you saw what it was, right? Boxy was thinking about going for the rune, so he starts walking off. They're like, all right, they've got that kill. There's no way that 3 heroes in my team cannot kill 1 measly Shadow Demon.
No.
Dear. Top lane. Maybe next time's been seen. Insane can't get in front of him, though. DM is lingering around. Just a split, and he's going to have to use it. Static Link did come out. Qualifier looking to back away. Nikkei needs to get out of here as well. A lot of damage from the Wrath of Nature. Now Cyclone up in the air. Qualifier is going to have to fight with this. Nikkei trying to bait them in. It's going to be started up. The False Promise protects, and there's a Battle Trance. Going to jump straight in. Maybe next time protected by the Disruption. Pet2 chased ult. Can he get away? Nikkei, he should heal up pretty well from this. Full HP, in fact. They have to get the rest out because they've already lost their Earth Spirit. And that was their split. That was their big opportunity. They might actually lose the man who used the split himself. DM up in the air. When he comes down, he won't like what he finds.
Yeah, I mean, once you have that Oracle ulti behind you, you just fight. You never go back as strong. Like right now, you just protect him. You have the Warcry to work with. You have the ulti from Oracle. You're super fine taking any engagement. As long as Panda does not cyclone the troll, I think you're fine fighting them.
Yeah, you know, Nikkei, he's playing a hero that because of that, when he gets False Promise, he can hold on to those 21 charges.
on the bottom lane again.
However, speaking of the man who cannot hold on to his 1 charges.
He's been dying. Well, he is holding on to his 1 charges.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be. Like that situation is fine. You're dead, right? The Orchid's still on you. That was the big Orchid reveal.
Yeah, he was gonna pop anyway to the Orchid damage, but overall, he's been dying quite a lot. This puck isn't really having the greatest game, is he?
I feel like the previous attempt on his life where they false promised him kind of put everything in perspective. It's almost like Box is like, I don't know how this interacts. Let's have a look. Right? So you just see him try and phase shift the damage out and goes, okay, that doesn't work.
Are you actually saying a player in Alliance does not know how sticks work?
No, I'm saying he's experimenting with his hero.
Oh, okay.
Because he thought he could like dodge the damage out, right? Like, come on, you saw the point at which he faced
No, I know. He tried to dodge it. That's not how it works, though.
But now he knows. He's learning, right? Watch how Boxy will improve across this game.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a player that adapts fast to the meta and whatnot, so maybe he's gonna adapt in the game.
He might just adapt to the role of the post 4 at this rate with his net worth.
Tiger.
Tiger with these TPs out again. Maybe next time a tear in his eye, wishing he had the old boulder smash.
He didn't roll. Like, maybe next time he rolled to cut him off instead of rolling on him.
Well, he read it. In fairness, that was perfectly read by Tiger. And they didn't even have a ward. That's the most impressive part there. They done that blind.
Alright, so what do you think? Like, this troll, in my opinion, is gonna take over the game very soon. He's having such a blast in this game. Razor at the same time is doing quite well too. He has a BKB after Yules. Madara is gonna run into them, it seems. They wanna kill Puck again.
Meanwhile, Peksu, he got a surprise. I don't think he wanted the surprise though, because VK is here as well.
They're just chasing the Puck.
Yeah, they're wasting all their time. They still can't find him, in fact. He'll be able to lose your over away. Meanwhile, on the river, but the Shadow Demon will not be able to juke out and escape.
Yeah, your Shadow Demon just fell because you were chasing that Puck. It's very unfortunate for them.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, it's going to be Yules coming out in DM. He will just TP away, though. They don't have the means to stop him.
But you can see that it's Alliance taking all the initiative, right? And just taking control of the map. Right now, it's only the Puck that's killable, I have a feeling. You're not going to find the Oracle. He's always going to be behind his cores. So maybe if you try to start a fight on the side of Vega, you need to go behind with the Furion and you need to stop this Oracle from popping that ult. If he gets that ult off control, you just lose the fight.
Maybe next time. Well, they won't be able to find the pickoffs they're looking for. Instead, Alliance strike again. And this time, Boxy was involved. This yields so much value against the side of Vega and their heroes.
Yeah, it's doing wonders. And right now I'm thinking, is this Terrorblade going to be able to match up against both the Razor and the Troll? As they have no real cores besides him. Like, this Furion... he's great, right?
He's glass cannon though, right?
He's a glass cannon, exactly. Like, they need a lot from the Brew as well. He needs to get this Radiance, which would be really cool. He already has the Vlads, which isn't really great. Not the greatest timing ever. The only problem that I see on the side of Vega is the fact that they didn't build any farming items and they didn't go greed. They didn't get Midases, right? So you don't have a Midas on Furion, you don't have a Midas on Brew, and they're not farming as fast as they could have been.
And you're not really getting these items that allow you to fight. Like you said about that Radiance on the Brewmaster. Compare that to someone picking up a Crimson Guard, for example. Which, against this lineup as well.
Without a doubt, Crimson is great, but at the same time, if you do get your hands on that Radiance, it could matter a whole lot. Panda Radiance is really strong.
Oh, silence on the Puck. He actually blinks forward here with the War Crown, and he's not really taking any damage. They're going to roll in now and bat him out. Maybe next time. I don't think that's... I think he thinks the Puck's on his side right now with that sort of battle. Meanwhile, they'll catch an additional kill on the Kezu. Can't run away quick enough. With that, yeah, so they can convert a tower.
As they were finishing Rosh, Puck does the right thing. He jumps on that high ground, and as he anticipates that they're gonna be there, it's always like that. When you're taking Rosh and they're checking it with trees, they're hanging around. They're trying to perhaps do something. They can't decide if they're supposed to fight or not. Puck abuses that, jumps on the hill, catches them there. Actually, they catch him and try to kill him, and because of that, there's enough time for his team to Sage abate it, and they go in and kill him.
Well, more importantly, because of Warcry, right?
Yep.
Double Bracer treads on Sven means he gives a lot over when he uses that Roar.
Top lane Shadow Demon has been caught.
He's not running away from this. Quakefoot is just going to tickle him, slowly but surely running him down and killing him off. Doesn't even need to hit him. Unstable Current will do the work for him.
The bigger target, the Brewmaster did survive, he ported out, so Shadow Demon paid the price, but if you're gonna die, I guess your position 5 is better than your position 3, so...
I think that's how the numbers work. Like
usually that's how it works.
In this case, lower is better.
Brew might die anyway.
He's got the split in time though, and the roll-in makes sure it happens. Maybe next time. Now stunned up, the God Strength's been activated, and Tiger, it's so damn hard for a pos 4 right now. They're gonna Cyclone him up, but they're staying nearby to make sure Sven's not pursued.
I mean, this position 4 Taiga has more items than your position 3 Panda on the other side. He has 2 Bracers Vlads. the Panda is still building into that 6th relic, right? So he's not really utilizing his gold. His net worth is a bit higher, but it's unutilized.
True.
Unused.
It's just wasted gold, essentially, at this stage. Well, wasted may be the unfair word, but it's just sitting there doing nothing while they're beating into your base.
Yeah,
they're not going to stop.
Exactly. You need this Terrorblade to start fighting with you somehow. You need him to actually help, but he doesn't want to, as they do have Aegis, and I'm not certain that he can. I'm not certain that he can fight.
And I'm not certain they're going to back away after this. They could hang around for what they want to, because this is the big problem with the Terrorblade right now is his item choice. He's not going to have a BKB anytime soon. We said how important it could be against this type of lineup.
They're going to have to back out, though. They will have to be satisfied with only one side, because the Furion did creep skip.
Yeah, Kezu buying enough time for them. He's going for that Shadow Blade next, so he wants to get super aggressive.
And the Terrorblade was also pushing mid, split pushing mid, so they did some damage to that tier 2 mid. I think this is the best that Vega could have done, actually. So overall, they lost only one side. They're gonna lose their shrines now. It's not great for them. I mean, I wouldn't like to be in their position, but they're finding ways of delaying time. And
because it's pretty rough for them the way they have to delay time, right? Because Madara had to pop that Metamorphosis just to do that damage to the tower, and they'll know that. They saw that, which means they can get aggressive again in the mid lane.
Oh yeah, they definitely can. I don't think they are even worried about that meta. Like, even if he has meta, so what? We still go, we hit the Raxes and the tower. If they do stack up those, if they do stack up those poisons, we're just gonna purge them off. So it's like whatever.
I mean, why would you even care about that measly little Metamorphosis, right? You've got your own inbuilt Crimson Guard with the Sven.
He's coming back now.
Yeah, but how do you fight? Like, Reflection. Okay, good job. The creep wave is missing, though. Now the stun's going to come out. Down to half HP already. DM has got the split, though. Now the backstab attempt, but there's the Dream Call in response. Quake with the BKB activate. They're going to move forward, find the kill on Insanity, but Kezu, he might go down. They're going to get him. He's dead. 1-for-1 trade. Buyback comes out. Tiger then dies as well. Now they'll turn around and get rid of the other boss 4 involved in this fight. Buyback coming out from Earth Spirit. Cyclone in the air. Troll will be down soon, and when he is, I'm not sure if Vega want to hang around, but neither does Mike. He's going to back away. Aegis still has Aegis left on it, but he doesn't want to expend it. Qualifier being chased on too. The roll through does connect. And now, finally, arriving back in the fight, Mike does want to come in. The Battle Trance activated on the Pektu. Roots him on the spot. It's going to get rid of him now. Silence Dart, Puck will fall. And that comes out from both the Prophet plus the Shadow Demon, but Mike protected once more by the False Promise. Kezu can't afford to go down with the Sprout. No, he can't escape from it. Mike is too angry to die. But Yuan, and he'll just back away. That is a huge investment from Vega. And in the end, the true triumph force is Mike on this troll.
That's 3 buybacks, and I believe on Alliance Insania bought back, so that's it, right? So 3 buybacks on one side, all of them were, well, 2 were diebacks afterwards, and Insania bought back too. Like, it was really good from Kezu what he did, though. Like, it's basically the only way they fight. You port behind and you kill that Oracle first. However, unfortunately for him, they all die afterwards because they're so far behind. They're 14k behind, and it's not really easy to fight these heroes without your meta at that stage in the game. They do have meta for the next fight, though, so that might help them out. But honestly, I don't know how much this Terrorblade is going to be able to do. You have your Shivas on Razor, you have the Black King Bar. It's moving towards that Aghanim. He's super tanky. He's just going to run into you, and then you just save him. I think you save him with Oracle, and you'll leave the troll to use his ulti to survive. He has a BKB to work with now. He's most likely not going to be killed.
It looked like Vega could have pulled that fight out, right? The way that Mike disengaged, he kind of left Qualifier alone for a long time, but in the end, Qualifier is just so stupidly tanky. 2.2k HP, then we're sitting on what? 26 armor, plus the BKB, as you said, and going towards the Aghanim Scepter next.
If you're going to be able to add that armor properly, but kudos to you, you did. You're not NA Matt.
Yeah, you know, there was a deception, right, when he moved close and got the aura buff.
Yeah.
Could have thrown me off, but no, I'm a smart cookie.
How much armor does he have now, though? This is harder. 13 plus 15.
Oof. Well, that's going to be... just one sec. My calculator stopped working. No. Alright, I'm going to take a guess that it's 26.
Alright. You got it. 13 plus 15 is 26. What? Come on, man.
That's 11 plus 15. What was your maths?
That wasn't my question.
Oh,
Anyway.
no, but your question was, what is his armor right now?
What is DM's armor
What is
right
this
now?
happening right now? Oh no, they force stuff him out. Oh, they should be able to kill him off. He's stunned up, going to be stunned up as well. No chance to use a split. Boxy with the 4-star pickup. Buyback comes out. Meanwhile, on the top, they're going to troll. There's going to be a false promise to protect him. Battletron's already been used. He needs to back up.
Yeah,
He should heal off this.
I think I think what DM was doing is wasting their time, so they maybe have a shot onto the troll. Sadly for them, Oracle was nearby, and he saves him after using that BKB and Battle Trance. So it was a nice attempt by DM to... Actually, you know what? I'm just making it look nice. He just fed. That's all he did. Like, he wasn't thinking about
His team tried to compromise BK. They're going in on him. He's going to back away here. Got strength activate. There's the war cry as well. Split does come out quick with the BKB. We'll be able to move away. Maybe next time. Has to roll away from this. Can't continue the magnetize. Kezi was here with the Shadow Blade. They see him with the Sentry. There's a silence out on Insania. Sprouted Up's going to be left behind. They don't want to fight. Alliance still have to wait on their cooldowns to the BKB for the Battle Trance, even for that false promise.
Yeah, and you want that Oracle in the fight. He's definitely one of the... Like, he plays a really big figure in these team fights, so having that Oracle is a big plus. It's not like your normal position 5 that you don't care about. It's not like some, I don't know, Lich or whatever, Undying. You need that Oracle in these fights. You want him. And if you're Vega, you need to deal with that Oracle in these fights. And they did just now, but...
But what did you invest, right? The split plus the Metamorphosis and the Magnetize.
Yeah. You do invest a lot. But if you don't kill him, you don't kill anyone. That's the thing. That's the problem. That's the issue that they're facing right now. They can't... If they can't deal with the Oracle, they can't deal with anyone else.
And the ridiculous part of Oracle, I think we commented on this the other day. It's a surprise that we don't see it picked up more at the moment when you consider the role it has. No, he's not getting it. He almost gets it down to 9 HP. They just placed that ward down there as well after doing that. Not sure if I'd advise instantly placing that ward after you just try to kill a courier at that spot, but maybe it doesn't get dewarded.
Maybe. It's a big maybe, though.
Yeah, look insane here. Straight away out. And, oh, look. Free gold and free XP.
There's a ward here. Who would have guessed? Who could have guessed?
Let me get the man who placed the ward, though. Tiger? Blinks forward. He can't find it.
Yeah, but he has no detection. And there's a Shadow Blade on Furion, so... Even if he did manage to stun him, you don't kill him there.
They're just waiting out Roche, though. It's almost up. 20 seconds to go. Metamorph is still not available for 30, and this troll has his level 20 talent, so he can kill that Roche pretty damn fast.
Yeah, basically it falls in a matter of seconds. They did put that puck on bottom lane to outpush, and he's not worried really. He can definitely do it alone from now on, as he doesn't have to be scared of Furion. The Furion did kill him a few times with that Orchid before, but now that he has Yules, he's had it for a while, but with that Yules, he's definitely fine. Plus, he has the force to move out of Sprout, so he can just outpush like this. It will be great in that battles.
Oh, they smoked up. Stun's going to be on the DM. Can't even get a split. You saw it get cast midway through the animation, and that's the entrance to Roche they wanted.
And also, he has no buybacks. This is a perfect timing for that smoke and a perfect kill for them.
That's true.
He has no buyback. He had to be a bit more careful there. The buyback is still a 4 minutes cooldown, so...
But yeah, you know, he
fought this rush.
Remember, he used it very well last time when he was baiting mid.
Yeah. This time, he was also baiting something. I'm not really certain.
I mean, he was in the mid, so... And actually, when you think about it, he died on the same screen location. So maybe this is just a strategy that needs to be refought. Maybe. They'll push the high ground, though. They might actually chip away at the tower before he's up. 30 seconds wait time. Pexu will delay it for a few seconds, but Mike doesn't care.
She's on troll, Aegis on Razor.
And Ags on Razor as well.
I'm giving everyone in the chat a cookie if they manage to win this game.
You and your cookies. God, are you just trying to bribe people to get so they'll get you to events? With cookies.
That's not what I do. I'm giving chat cookies, not the organizers.
Well, Madara can't even metamorphosis now. He's missing the damage, and maybe next time just died for something. We're not quite sure what. Maybe we should do like post-game interviews to find out. Dara still can't do anything though. Static Link still persists, and now the Dream Core coming out. They're going to force them out. Stunned up. Terrorblade can't do anything just yet. Sans as well. The BKBs are activated. He'll turn around with the Thunder, gets out on the Tiger. He'll find that kill, but can he find more? Boxy needs to move away from this. Taking a lot of damage, stunned on the spot, but now Terrorblade root as well. There's the Battle Trance chasing on the root again. You've got so much armor, but not much life. Okay, once this kill, he'll be able to find it. DM needs to be careful. Wants to kill the Boxy. Can't get close enough though, and guesses wrong with a blink clap. And there'll just be a movement out with the loser or by Boxy as they clean up the remaining racks, and that's going to be mega creeps. Meanwhile, on the land of Kezu, there's a split push attempt. It is adorable, but nothing else.
I mean, you're split pushing versus Megas right now, so good luck with that.
Hey, is this hero's designed for split push? And if any hero can do it, it's this.
Even itemized for that. He got that Dazo of his. Like, definitely wants to do some stuff with it, but you know what you could also do? You could GG and go next. Like, that's always an option. You are playing versus Megas. You have the Terrorblade with Skadi though, so there's that.
Wham! I'm
what else do
lizZard
you
and
have?
I don't believe in the comeback because I want to go to the gym. Wham!
Come on, guys, finish faster. I need some gains.
Not sure Vega's getting games.
Yesterday I didn't go to the gym because of our casts. I can't do it 2 days in a row.
Oh, you poor
game.
soul. The sacrifices you make.
Last game you were solo casting. If this goes too late, I'm telling you.
Looks like someone's an arse and they're definitely getting fired.
Anyway, we see the Furion running away.
Actually, is that someone's an arse or someone's got an arse because of the workout? DM. Yeah, no split, buddy. Not sure why you're that far out the base. Hello. Is this our higher ground or is this yours? I don't know, but either way, Alliance are making a new home here. And that's more damage to Qualifier. How kind of Madara. He can't afford to get shredded by the use of the Eye of Storm Eater. Dream Core locked him in place. Oh, they're going to push him out. No, Madara, he's going to go down. There's no way back into this. The GG comes out.
You know who else wants to go to the gym? It's Koipa. Did you see his biceps, man? They are huge. And that's why he's a bro, man. He goes, he wins fast for me, so that we too can go in our each separate gyms, obviously.
Are you, like, I don't know if you're okay. Are you not like kind of a natural gym goer? Because I'm pretty sure what Static Link is roids. So...
yeah, the Static Link is roids.
Essentially it is, right? You're just juicing up at a ridiculous rate that is not feasible.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And they have Taiga's Sven as well, Warcry, man. That's I've seen some friends of mine when they take roids, they turn into a Sven, honestly. They're just as mad. They're just as crazy, just as mad, and just as pumped. So
I mean, is that more angry or less angry than Troll though?
Oh, well, yeah. I don't know.
Got that battle trance.
Troll is just as crazy. Anyways, like everything aside, if we're gonna stop bullshitting about Jim, it was a really nice game from Alliance. I think they outdrafted Vega a little bit, and even though Vega, they did have favorable lanes for them, I mean, they did what they could with their lanes, honestly. Putting that Furion on mid versus Razor looked like a good idea, but that passive from Razor, it destroyed him, dude. Did you see that? Like, that passive was eating those little trees alive. I didn't know electricity works so well versus trees, but
yeah, I'm not sure that's how... Okay, I'm going to stop you there, Liz, because we've been through maths, and we luckily educated ourselves correctly, but I'm pretty sure electricity doesn't pass through wood. So
really?
Before you think
so?
about that thought, I think we should just go to a break, Google these things, make
what
sure
did I just
we
say?
are
Didn't
educated
I just say
correctly.
electricity doesn't work versus trees?
You said it shouldn't, but it is. You know, this is...
I said it shouldn't. Yeah, exactly.
But then you said it does.
It does in Dots. They should fix it. They should do something about it.
No, because we started to do that with Brewmaster Cinder Brew, and then we changed it back because we didn't want to be Divinity Original Sins too, right?
that would be so good. They should add elements into the game every time.
I have been saying this, right? Like, imagine Razor against Morphling. You just electrocute and kill him instantly.
You kill everyone around him as well.
Morphling could, like, waveform and appear anywhere on the map. Anyway, too many ideas. I'm pretty sure I've already, like, made Alan hate me with my ideas to innovate Dar. I'm not going to make you hate me too. We're going to go to a short break, then come back with the second game. Stay tuned, folks.